I guess I'm expecting to see... There's no set. I just noticed. I just walked in. Maybe there is a set and it's somewhere down there.
There's no decor. He's specialized in majorly special, surprising effects.
Who even thinks of that? I mean, literally, it was like a snowy tunnel with like rays of light, and it was just genius how the models just like somehow were walking through the tunnel of light.
You can see that once you've turned left, you don't know if you're in the center. So take it at the beginning and then keep a really, really, really straight line. Mark on the floor when you get here.
You know, he shows you sketches and stuff like that, and it's a bit like when I talk about my collections, and until you see the real thing, it all comes together with the timing and Jeremy who does the music and the wind machine and the snow and you can't imagine that really.
The presentation was very powerful visually and powerful on an economical point of view because it costs nothing and it's beautiful.
Wonderful presentation, that tunnel of lavender light, snow blown, very beautiful.
For me to see all of that snow, all of that excitement, all of those almost Russian fairy tales coming to like earth-shattering stage, I mean, it was incredible.
It was an extravaganza, it was the tunnel of
it was just from start to
Russian
finish.
princesses.
Girls, make it up, make it happy, make it sexy, but beautiful and slower. Have a great show, thank you.
It was just the most poetic, romantic setting, as Alex always does for Galliano. A dream, really. It was a dream.
I guess his job is a drug for exactly that reason. That it's a real big pain when you spend your nights over a detail that's a millimeter big, and then it lasts the 10 or 15 minutes it does last, but then there is an adrenaline rush, which is precisely, I guess, the drug I'm on, and the reason why I keep doing this.
I really don't know anybody else that can say, oh yeah, let's go to the basement of the opera where they used to keep the horses that would move the stage sets and let's create something. And Alex did it. The question would be, is there a particular show of his that I don't remember? Because I couldn't understand why certain shows were better produced and did more creative things and were more interesting and used the clothes so that you saw the clothes, but that you got involved in what was behind the idea of the clothes.
What centered all of that was the rationale, which is a one-sequence plan taking place in the Hermitage in St. Petersburg. It's about 2 hours long, one shot. What we wanted to do with Giambattista is we all agree and play with contrasts and weirdnesses, and Giambattista loves what he calls accidents and unexpectations. So it's to kind of take all that richness, because the collection is very rich, very ornated, and take it in a very kind of somber, weird place, which is how we found the basement of the opera. We started that story about a year ago of doing every 6 months an installation, an exhibition. There would be always a bit of a trip somewhere else, a parenthesis in your day, and hopefully something memorable. After that, the installation and the designs and the ideas themselves, I started a couple months ago, but really we installed it all last night. It literally took one night. The influences from Tim Burton and Akarina, many more. Obviously, Giambattista Valli, who designed the fabulous dresses and the coats and all that. A bit of Kunelis, the artist, a bit of all the light artists that I love, a lot of James Turrell, a bit of Olafur Eliasson, and hopefully when it gets into mixer it becomes a lot of me, and it's a lot of him, and it's a lot of Montclair as well. And yes, and Tim Burton is sounding quite great above us in the snow. So it's part of the Montclair installation. It's the end of the circuit where a soldier is guarding its sirens in the staircase that's kind of finishing the exhibition. And what we did is a video mapping, which I've never done before, which is this 3D reconstruction of a place onto which you project the images that are designed into the 3D of the place. We're using snow, carb ice, mist, fog, lasers, black lights, strobes, ice, horses, men, costumes, husbands, officers, lovers, all of that. Whoever this woman is, she's got everything surrounding her that she hopefully needs.
Two, one, go. C'est pour la petite bourgeoisie qui boit du champagne. C'est pour tous les Français qui savent pas parler anglais. Come on, baby, you have to do it right. Come on, baby, you have to give it to me.